What is up, everybody? Sour Milk and Pennies here, and today I will be doing Greater Rift 62. But before I do that, I wanted to show off my Templar build real quick. So this is what I got. Frieza Deflection, really good for CC. Oculus Ring, it's obviously maxed out on the focus area, 85%, which is really good. Unity for that damage reduction. Uh, SF Joan, so he can gather stuff up for me. Sometimes this works against me if I group up a pack of enemies and I try to apply my EP to them, and this triggers before I can do my EP or after the EP, but before I do the seven-sided strike. This sometimes will go off and will pull enemies away and make the density less and actually fuck me. But so far, it hasn't been a huge issue. I might be switching this out. I'm not sure what I'll switch it to yet, but for now, that's what I'm using. And then whatever this is called, I don't even know. But I like it for the CC because once stuff gets below 19%, they actually get frozen. So I might end up switching out Oculus for Word, I think it's instead of the Oculus. And then, of course, I'll be switching out his weapon for the Thunder Fury because this will proc lightning a lot more than, say, well, Fulminator might be a good option also because this turns enemies into lightning rods, which would then hit other enemies for lightning, which then could also possibly proc that. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but I've used it last season. I did the ring and Fulminator because I never got one of these Thunder Furies. And this seemed to do pretty good. I was able to push solo 75 using that setup last season, doing my exploding palm build, and I didn't really have that much issues. So once I get that ring, I'll probably swap it out and run that for a little bit and see how it goes. But yeah, that's it. And then of course the relic. Make sure that it's always got the passive where he can't die. And then for this, I like the taunt because the cooldown's lower. I know this would probably keep me alive more in the higher greater rifts, so I might swap that. But the fact that this will go 3 times in the amount that I'd get one heal, I feel that is better. It keeps kind of the pressure off me. And then, of course, regen versus the slow. I don't need that because I got Bane of the Trapped. So things are already being slowed, so I don't need a slow from him as well. And then charge, it's just more CC. He stuns enemies versus doing just one single blow every 10 seconds. He can actually stun everybody for 3 seconds, which is pretty good. Helps with doing Cyclone to gather stuff up and also keeping me alive. And then I run Inspire just for the spirit regen. I've ran the Guardian a couple times, but I don't like it because this can actually screw up when you're trying to apply your EP. You don't hit as many people if he dashes in there and knocks stuff back. He'll actually fuck you over. So just stick with Inspire. And yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything with him. And let's go ahead and start 62. And first things first, do the auto cast for Epiphany. That way it's always up. I don't like having to always look down at my tool, or not my toolbar, but my spells, and seeing what's up and what can be cast and all that. Just one less thing I have to worry about. This is getting a little bit tougher. It's kind of shitty because it's not staying together, so the exploding palms aren't feeding off of each other. I guess I got him. Didn't even realize it. So I'm doing this video right after I did my last one for 61. Just like an hour or so later. I uploaded that video and then started this one. One of the benefits of having super fast internet, I guess. And this is my first attempt at 62, as if I make it, which I'm pretty sure I will, the end of the video will show the increase in the shards I can carry.
That ability
Oops.
is not yet recharged. Your flaws are revealed. It is not ready yet.
And this, so I'll turn this on so I can actually see my mouse when it's a big cluster of crap.
Fight is over.
And if you don't know, this mouse that I'm running, this overlay, it's called a YOLO mouse. And it's got a bunch of different skins you can basically do for your mouse to make it easier to see during game. Because I know I've lost where my mouse was several times while playing because of the amount of stuff that's going on. Whether it's spells or just the density itself, it can get lost sometimes. So I find that the different colors, like super bright colors like the blue when it's not over anything I can kill, and the pink when it's over something that I can attack, it seems to help quite a bit.
This fight is over.
Get in here. Easy.
This fight is over. Not enough spirit. That ability is not yet recharged.
Yeah, whatever.
Your flaws are revealed.
I hate when those big guys womp down on me and just kill me. I'm sure everybody hates that, but it really sucks. Of course. And my Epiphany is not being applied because I alt-tabbed out. Fuck. Alright, there we go. I was trying to figure out why I was in a sense, out of spirit, it's because my epiphany wasn't being applied. And I think in my next video I'll probably go over my Paragon points. They're pretty straightforward. And also go over the spells that I'm using. They're pretty obvious though, from what you can see. So once again, I'll finish this rift with plenty of time to spare. Probably not going to spend that much time. Oh, they died pretty quick. Oh, I still had my power pylon, that's why. Normally something like that, just a small pack of blues, I'll skip over because it's pretty much a waste of time. The risk doesn't outweigh the reward, where you could get the same amount of progression on your bar with a couple packs of whites as you would with the orbs that you pick up from the elites. But since I had that power pylon, I actually did more damage than I realized I was going to do. And that's why I was able to stick around and do that, pick it up. And there we go. So this guy should go down pretty fast because I still have the speed. With him, you kind of want to time your seven-sided, if possible, with some of his attacks. He's got some one-hits that can definitely knock you out. But for the most part, I mean, he's going to go down. Probably in the next... Yep. Super easy. And apply this. And an achievement.
I must wait to use that ability.
And as you can see, went up. So first attempt. So super easy. Any questions, leave a comment and I'll answer it as soon as I can. Thanks.